This is what a typical morning looks like, except usually we're in tents.
Yeah.
We're making breakfast. Here, oatmeal. Nothing special. I have to fuel up for the day. We're gonna hike 4 or 5 miles. I think it's 5, closer to, it's like 5 or 6. Down to the NOC. Grab some stuff from the general store there. They closed like the hostel and the open restaurant portion because of the virus stuff. So we'll hike down there, get some stuff, some supplies from the general store, and then start our climb. And it's a very, very long climb. It's like 7 miles, 3,000 feet up. So we'll see how that goes. Everything's closed. Yep, thank you, Corona. We appreciate it. So they left the general store open for a few basic supplies. We had lunch.
Which means Skittles and sugar.
Lots of candy.
Lots of calories.
Yeah, I ate 2 packets of donuts, and I'm probably going to pay for that later. So we're now getting back on the trail for the afternoon. It's set to rain for the rest of the day.
Thunderstorm.
Yeah, such a thunderstorm, right? So we'll see how it ends up, but we're crossing the bridge at the NOC. You can see the river, real pretty. So we're gonna try to hike the 7.5 miles up the mountain to the next shelter before the thunderstorm rolls in. At 6. So we'll see if we make it. Wish us luck. Well, it started raining. It's raining pretty good on us right now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's cold rain. I just threw my rain jacket over the top of me for now to work as sort of like an umbrella. We're gonna try to make it to the shelter in time, before the thunderstorms roll in. So for now, we're just walking through the storm. We'll see if we get there before the storm hits for good. All right, me and John have made it to the top of Bald Mountain, which is the mountain just after the NOC. We decided to hike past the shelter where the others were staying at in order to hopefully find a better campsite. So we're over 5,000 feet right now, and the storm seemed to clear away. It's been raining on us most of the day, but it cleared away as we were climbing to the top here. And this is our view now. It's really cool and very windy.
And also 8 miles up.
Yeah, he just said also 8 miles up, which is true. We have hiked 8 miles up here. It was all up. Well, we'll catch you guys later. It's the morning of day 15. We have a little under 17 miles until the crossroads for Fontana Dam. It's kind of a dreary morning. Not bad though. We're gonna see if we can make it to that crossroads and then go in and take a zero in Fontana tomorrow. We're not super worried though. We may stop a little bit sooner, camp, and then do like a Nero into Fontana tomorrow. We'll see. So yeah, looking forward to a day of hiking, hopefully not drenched in the rain. Me and John have made it to Stokoa Gap, and somebody very kindly left the thru hikers some trail magic. They're not here. They said they'd be back in a little bit, but this is really cool of them. They gave us some cookies, which are in those Subway boxes, chips and bananas and peanut butter, and there's soda in the cooler there. So thank you, whoever did this. We really appreciate it on our hike today. So we've hiked 11 miles today. We're gonna go ahead and hike another 2.5 to a campsite, so we get an easier day into Fontana Dam tomorrow. The problem is that it's like a mile that's just straight up a mountain. So we'll see how it goes.
It's another 3 climbs in a day, 1,000 feet or more. So.
Yeah, quite a few sharp climbs, but we're getting through, and we'll get through this one too. I don't know if you guys can see on the video super well, but that is Fontana Dam, and behind it is Fontana Lake. So we'll be down there in the town that's around that area tomorrow. It is the end of day 15 out on the trail. We're staying at like Walter Gap or something like that. What's it? Do you remember what it's called? I don't know. It's another gap.
You just like start going into this rant, or you just always sitting in the background doing it.
Walker Gap. That's what it is. We're real cold. We just stopped and set up camp, and the sun went down. So we're cooking dinner now. See, John's back there waiting, waiting for his dinner to be ready.
Yeah, it's warm though.
He's coddling it like a child because the warm boiling water. We set up our tents here in this. It really shouldn't even be called a gap. It's a pathetic excuse for a gap. There's like enough room for 2 tents.
Well, that's what the lady at the hostel told us to do.
Yeah. Nothing against the lady at the hostel. But we've got our tents set up here. Good day. We passed mile 150 today, so that's pretty cool. We're only a day out from the Smokies, so we'll hit those pretty soon. We're gonna stay in a hostel tomorrow night, take a 0 before we hit the Smokies, make sure that our legs are well rested and that we are well rested for that. We want to get through them pretty quick, so we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, so we'll get a ride into town tomorrow. Hopefully it turns out okay. We'll be able to resupply what we need and sleep well. But for now, it's ramen.
I don't think they can see my ramen.
Oh, it's ramen.
Yeah.
John? We're going into the Smokies in 2 days. We're taking a 0, right? And then we're going into Smokies.
Well, we're taking like 2 Neros, but yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about the upcoming Smokies?
I'm really undetermined until I check the weather. Because if the weather's going to be like fine, I would say low 50s is probably decent, then I can ditch some gear and not carry like 50 pounds of stuff.
Yeah.
And just call it good. But if I have to keep carrying like 50 pounds of gear through the Smokies, which apparently aren't that bad, just the beginning of them.
The beginning is a huge climb.
It's not going to be pleasant, for sure, for my legs or my body. But the food's okay. So kind of mixed at the moment. I don't really know.
Yeah, we don't really know what to expect
until I check the weather for what it looks like tomorrow. Hopefully it's not colder than that.
Yeah.
I'm been in Florida for 5 years now.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too cold. I don't know if you can tell, but his knee is pretty swollen.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
This one's probably about another half bigger than this one right now.
Yeah. Our knees feel it after 15 days.
Both of them are injured. This one's injured down here. Not quite as bad, only on the downhills. And then this one is this muscle here, which works both ways. So,
yep. Turns out being injured is pretty common. Yeah. Everybody's got like ankles and knees and yeah, we pulled 2 16s, and then today was a 14-mile day. So trying not to injure ourselves, but still trying to make good time.
Yeah, if you leave after like 5 o'clock as well, the miles just seem twice as long. is the thing.
Yeah.
Like we had 2.6 to get to this campsite, and it was like 5. And I don't think we got here until like 6:30. And it's just like painfully arduous.
Yeah, John didn't like the last 2.5 miles here.
It's like, oh, you have 0.2, and then that 0.2 ended up being 0.5 of a mile instead. And it's just not very pleasant when you're already tired and you're injured and you just want to be done. And you've already been hiking since like 8 o'clock. Like 8 to 6 is not a pleasant time to hike.
Yeah. We had to climb to get here. It's the climb we had to get to the view of Fontana Dam that you guys will see. You guys would have already seen in the video.
Oh, I didn't see that. I saw the dam. There was no good view spot. So.
Yeah, I tried to point it out. But anyways, all right. Well, we're off to finish our dinner, and sleep in our tents. So bye-bye. So I think it's like day 17, and we slept in the Hike Inn last night, which was super nice. Nancy and Tom run the place. They have to close it today though because of the government restrictions on businesses. So we're packing up to head to the post office and back out. And John has made us breakfast. John has given us a breakfast of champions. Would you like to explain what you've cooked up for us this morning, John?
Yeah, this is a bacon ranch cheese something, and this is a meatball sausage pasta. Both of these are as a result of me shopping at Ingles hungry last night and buying extra food with the ginger beers as well. So this is what we have to eat this morning for our breakfast.
It is the breakfast of champions. Loading up on calories for our hike later today. So thank you, John. Before we left, we also wanted to show you this. So the bathroom's a little bit small, which is okay for me because I'm a small guy. Let me show you what the shower looks like. So this is the bathroom. You can see me in the mirror. It's pretty tiny. Here's the shower, and what do we find in the shower? John. He's basically the size of the shower, like shoulder to shoulder. How was taking a shower in this last night?
I kind of just hit on the wall and just like tried to do stuff while this was going on. This is also like a rocket, so
yeah, it shoots like a shotgun blast of water. So it's not the most comfortable shower, but it was hot. There was hot water, and that was nice. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. All right, so we are done with our Zero and Nero at Fontana Dam, and I don't really count the first day as a Nero. We hiked 2.5 miles the first day. It was really like a zero. So now we're gonna head off into the Smokies, which starts in about 2.5 miles. So we'll hike over the dam and then into whatever frigid wasteland awaits us.
65.
Yeah, if it's 65 degrees, I'll be stoked.
Did you not listen this morning? He said it's supposed to be like one of the warmest weeks.
Oh, if it's one of the warmest weeks, I may say an extra prayer of Thanksgiving. So we're gonna head on out and see what it looks like. But rain, sleet, or snow, we're gonna carry on. We are taking a pebble in honor of James. We're gonna take a pebble to Katahdin. So James, this hike's for you, man. and John made it to the Hilton. Only like 2 miles in, we ran into some old friends. We got Tuck and Fonzie. What's up, guys? You guys plan on getting off trail?
No, we're planning on keep pushing on, you know?
Yeah.
Staying right behind these guys right here.
We're taking all the necessary precautions and being respectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Washing our hands. We got hand sanitizer, you know, not trying to touch all over people's stuff.
Right.
You know, don't want to be risky.
Yeah, limit the contact for sure. Yeah, we met these guys like, what, a week ago?
Yeah, about a week ago.
Oh, last call for trail magic? All right, we're gonna cut this video short. We're gonna go to trail magic. Those are the Smoky Mountains right in front of us. We just have to hike over the dam and up into them. It sure looks smoky. Okay, we made it to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Woo. Woohoo! It's kind of like our, I guess, second big milestone after the first 100 miles. So, pretty stoked. Hopefully it'll be a nice hike either way. We're gonna try to get through it in hopefully 4 days, but no more than 5 is what we're hoping. We don't know though, because we don't know how rough it's gonna be. Weather plays a pretty big factor in that. So we'll see. If we have to stop in Gatlinburg, we will. But we're gonna try to get straight to Standing Bear, which is staying open for now to help through hikers. So we'll see how that goes. Wish us luck. All right, so we are in the Smoky Mountains, and it has welcomed us with open arms, with rain and cold, but not as bad as it could be. We got our tents up before any like real major rain happened, so we're chilling out in our tents. We're gonna make some dinner and hopefully get an early start tomorrow. We did about 8 miles today, and we're hoping to get through the Smokies in about 4 days. We'll see how our bodies hold up, and we'll see how the terrain and weather are. That's going to dictate it a lot, but we're going to try to do 15 miles a day through the Smokies with hopes that we can get out without any snow or sleet. We'll see. We're going to try to hike to just before Klingman's Dome tomorrow to like double something shelter, gap shelter. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.